Hi, I'm Shawn. That's my wife partner, Gwen, and we're on our honeymoon at Disney World. But I guess one thing that isn't typical about our relationship is that I have HIV and Gwen doesn't. Baby, put a record on. I've been waiting. I was infected with HIV in the early 1980s through tainted blood products used to treat hemophilia. I wasn't tested for HIV until the 6th grade, and when the test came back positive, my parents were told that I had less than 2 years to live. But I survived. And in high school, I met my idols, Depeche Mode, through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. My real wish came true at 23. That's when I met Gwen. We fell in love, but shortly thereafter, I got sick. The good news is that, by the time we got married, my health was back on track, and we were ready to walk into the future together. My friend Jesse's dyeing my hair blue. Why blue? Because I needed the color for the AIDS walk. And this is what people on the website voted for. So blue it is. Where are you, Gwen?
I'm at the AIDS walk. Big Team Super Snap.
Apparently, people are thinking we raised $20. That's a compliment.
One of the ways Team Super Snack raised money for the AIDS Walk was by putting on a cabaret-style benefit in the East Village, and Shawn and I hosted the event.
We've been together as a couple for the past 7 years, and as Shawn said, he's HIV positive, but I'm HIV negative, and so we use our relationship to kind of educate people about prevention and how to keep themselves safe. So that's how I got involved in HIV and why I think it's so important for everyone to be here tonight and why I'm so glad to see so many people out.
You don't normally associate AIDS with having a good time, but we're here to have a good time tonight. So if you hear something funny tonight, just, if I happen to say it, feel free to laugh. Don't feel like we can't laugh at the guy with AIDS. I'm going to learn from some of these professionals how to deliver a joke, and maybe it'll teach me, but for now, give me the sympathy laugh.
That was very good.
Yeah, not bad. And basically, hemophiliacs were one of the initial high-risk groups in the mid-'80s before blood was properly tested for HIV. So my parents kind of knew something was wrong. They got me tested, the test came back positive. My parents were trying to figure out how to tell me, so one of the first people my mom told was my 6th grade teacher. So my 6th grade teacher asked if she could talk to her doctor about it. My mom said, great, he'll educate you about it a little bit more. And unfortunately, the doctor didn't know much about it. This was 1987. Also, he was the mayor of the small town in Virginia where I grew up, and I was expelled from public school immediately. I did shoot a spitball at somebody at lunch, so maybe that, I always blame AIDS, but maybe it was the spitball incident. What you doing?
I'm recording you doing the dishes.
What you doing?
I'm doing the dishes. What do it look like? Something you would know nothing about.
Hey, I got AIDS. You gotta do the dishes.
Whatever. You can't play that AIDS card anymore.
Shawn and I met because we were both HIV educators, and for the past several years, we've been speaking at college campuses across the United States, educating students about HIV.
So what do you do when you're not talking about AIDS?
When I'm not talking about AIDS, I actually do something kind of what some people would consider pretty random. I manage a rock band. Their name is Bella Morte. They're all really cool guys, and actually they played at our after party for Shawn and my wedding. It's really fun for me to do something that's not AIDS related, and I don't know, I really like it. I like hanging out with punk rock kids. Oh, the door's locked. Those punk rock kids, you can't let them in.
Hey, full disclosure.
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining out there, but there's a guy with AIDS in here. Make your decision. Later, dude.
So Shawn, tell them what you've been obsessing about for the past 3 years.
What I've been obsessing about has been my book.
And what is the book about?
Basically, My Pet Virus is about my experiences with HIV, being diagnosed young, going through my teens, hitting puberty, and also dealing with dating and HIV.
So it's not a woe is me tale at all.
No, my book is not a woe is me tale. It's actually written humorously because that's just the way I approach life in general, and HIV is no exception.
So how can people find you?
People can find out more about me and my book, My Pet Virus, by visiting me online at mypetvirus.com or finding me on MySpace under My Pet Virus. HIV is not transmitted through adding on MySpace. So yeah, stop in and say hello. Check it out. Ow, 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 ow.